What is up, everybody? It's your boy Rogue here. So, turn his AC down. In today's video of the weekly spice, well, in this week's episode of the weekly spice, rather, I'm taking something really spicy. A card I've been wanting to use for a while. I did see the suggestions in my last video. I do like the magic cylinder suggestion for the guy who did recommend it. However, why are they so close to my car? I do like the magic cylinder suggestion for the guy who recommended it. However, I don't have them, so I got to do what I got to do. These people can't park for shit, bro. Don't y'all hate when somebody next to you, they can't park? But anyway, I got another suggestion I like, though. Drowning Mirror Force. So, for you guys who don't know what Drowning Mirror Force does, when you declare an attack directly on your opponent and they activate Drowning Mirror Force, shuffle all attack positions monsters into the deck. So, unlike regular Mirror Force where you can use it whenever, Drowning Mirror Force has a stipulation of your opponent has to be attacking you directly. Now, I know it's not that good, right? But that's not the point of the weekly spice. The point of the weekly spice is try out these obscure techs because maybe they might be good. We don't know. And the best thing about this card is if your opponent get really lucky, if you get really lucky rather, and catch your opponent slipping, like they say they waste all their resources clearing your main board, because no one runs Mirror Force nowadays, right? They use their negation effects to like just stop your monster effects, like your DPE or whatever deck you're using. Drowning Mirror Force is going to shuffle all the attack position monsters in the deck and completely screw them over. So, I'm going to try it out today. I'm really excited to try it out. And yeah, man, we're going to catch you guys after round one. Y'all stay tuned. See you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, coming to round one in the tournament. Ended up playing against my boy Dom and his Sprite deck. He's been on his deck for a while, so this is definitely an intense game, so get prepared. It was really good. I ended up losing a die roll, unfortunately, and he set up a pretty solid Sprite board. He had the both Sprite negators, he had one pass, and luckily for me I opened up the droplet, which was really good. So I did make a huge misplay right here. I had made Ab Zero and I went into Cross Crusader, which I should have went into Wonder Driver. I don't know that I was thinking my Cross Crusader, but I just wasn't thinking. I was overthinking my plays. And luckily for me, because I did wipe his board and I could have won for game if I went Wonder Driver, Reset Miracle, attack for game. However, luckily for me, I had Rivalry, which helped win this game because he couldn't really make any of his Thunder, I think, Sprites or Thunder or whatever, XYZs, and it was just GG no read. He couldn't really do much after that. So, I got lucky because my misplay actually didn't matter because of Rivalry, of course. Game 2, he pretty much started off kind of weak with the Cashier Monster Pass. I had the Hero Lives, Droplets. I thought I was just going to win. But my man's had enemy controller for that ass. So when I made Plasma, pit damage on board, he took my Plasma enemy controller. Then, you know, Sprites, once they just start popping off, it's GG. A really great game. Coming to game 3, I forgot what I sided in. I think I just sided in like Ash Blossom. I was contemplating Dro, because I know some builds of Sprite, like the Runic builds, can lose to Dro, but regular Sprite builds don't. And I went first, I bricked. Luckily for me, I'm playing Dangerous. And I gotta tell you guys, bro, for everybody who cut Dangerous, add them back to your extra deck. Dangerous with the new hero support is so good because you really just have to send Denier with Dangerous on those brick hands, so that way you can start fueling your engine. Unfortunately, he had the Dro. So I'm like, okay, he got Dro. I just had Ash Blossom. I just passed. I'm like, okay, well, he got Dro, ain't nothing I can do. And I Ash Blossom his Sprite monster because my last time I played against Sprites, the Runic Sprite player told me, named Eric, he's pretty cool. He told me straight up, hey man, just save your Ash Blossom for the Sprite XYZ, because typically if you Ash that, they just pass. And I'm like, okay. So I listened to him, I Ash Blossom him, and that worked. So Eric, if you're watching that, shout out to you, bro. That definitely helped. Unfortunately, however, this is a back and forth game. I thought I was gonna get it at top deck Fusion Destiny, put it on damage, but he also top decking and ended up winning. Alright guys, round 1 is over. I got smacked. Well, yeah, smacked. It was actually a really good game against my boy Dom using Sprites. Man, insane game. Back and forth top decks like crazy. This dude's a savage, man. He's a savage. I'm gonna open my packs. Oh crap. My light keep falling off. I need a new light thingy. Thing is so annoying. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, I need my little thing's bright. Ooh, here it goes. But yeah, man, I top deck Fusion Destiny, he top deck freaking the starter that won the game. And then not to mention he had triple attacks too, so I was SOL. Hopefully I pulled a ulti. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Let's go. Ulti, ulti, ulti. No. Synchro Realm, Morphronic, whatever. Give me an ulti or give me another
Summon limit. I need one of those too. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Nope. Yeah. Anyway, it's a fun game. Like I said, I made a few misplays. My hand was terrible. I bricked. I opened up Poly, Mally, and Increase. Yes. I'm so happy I added Dangerous back to my deck because with Dangerous, it allowed me to go effect, dump my mass change, send denier, recycle everything with Wonder Driver, and at least have a feel. So we'll add that Dangerous back to extra deck, guys. That's really good. Nevertheless, like I said, that game could have went either way. Just the luck was in his favor. Wasn't nothing I can do, and he played it properly. So we'll catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. Also, I didn't draw my secret text, so yeah, y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, I'm into round 2 of the tournament. I ended up playing a Spiral, a deck I haven't seen in a long time. I do know it pop up here and there on the regional scene and sneak in the top 8, and I do see it online with like first place finishes like at least 3 times a year. So I know the deck is pretty solid. Luckily for me, I wanted die roll. So I just went full combo. You guys already know what train I'm on. I'm on the whole Spirit of Neo's Omni Negation thing where you just search the spell and trap, set 3 pass. And I've been liking that more than just first turn Dark Law, specifically based on his metagame. And my opponent just grabbed the spell. He tried to use the field spell. I negated it. He went Quick Fix, Machine Dupe, and after on Resolution, I just flipped up my Rivalry, and it was GG no re because I completely locked him out of his extra deck. And yeah, he had to scoop, unfortunately. Coming to game 2, I'm just going to open Droll, and that's literally going to win me the game. He's just going to pass and then scoop it up. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, round 2 is over. I'm on the big comfy couch right now. Let me know if you guys know the big comfy couch reference in the comments section down below. Us millennials know what big comfy couch is. If you don't know, you should know. Anyway, 1 round 2 against Spiral, the deck I haven't seen in years. I used to love that deck. Those who know, you know, looking back at my old videos, watch my Spiral content. I used to do a lot of cool stuff with the deck. Game 1, I won because of Rivalry. My opponent had a good hand, but I flipped Rivalry, locked in the machines with Quick Fix. It's like, honestly, like, knowing the choke points of that deck helped me a lot because I used to play it so much. And yeah, so I know if I flip Rivalry on Quick Fix, there was nothing you do. Luckily for me, he didn't have any extra deck cards. Thank God I didn't make anything new to support that. Game 2, I won because of Droll. He had full combo, but he sat rotation, played Resort. I Drolled, it was GG. Pretty cool, pretty powerful. So that's 2 more rounds left. I haven't opened up my new tech yet. Just, you know, the weekly spice, I haven't opened it up. But I did side it out game 2 because I'm siding it out because it is a trap, a battle trap. So you really don't want to keep those in going second. You want to always side those out. So that's a little food for thought. Like if you guys try to card out, you're more than likely going to side it out. Especially when you're already making things like Rivalry. Because I'm like, don't want to keep the Rivalry in. Rivalry is a card, like you'll keep it in. You don't really want to side it out sometimes. The cards like Drown and Mirror Force, you're not gonna, unless you're gonna get an OTK, you want to side it out. Really good against Flunderies. Like I really want to play it against Flunderies, but that's neither here or there. Nevertheless, it is what it is. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, I'm into round 3 of the tournament. Ended up playing against Blue Eyes. Now that was very unexpected. Actually it's one of my old homeboys from my first locals back in the day, Windy City Comics. It's always a good time playing against them and seeing them at the shop because it's not so often that you see somebody who you used to go to locals with years ago. I mean, I guess it's probably pretty common in a lot of cities, but most of the time, most of the people who used to go to your shop either quit or play other card games like all my Naruto homies. So anytime I play somebody who I rarely see, but I used to see a lot back in the day, it's pretty cool, really refreshing. I wanted die roll, popped off first, opened up full combo. You guys already know the favorite contact, the negation, the DPE. Like this 2 to 3 interruptions for heroes is really good because a lot of decks, especially out of rogue decks like Blue Eyes, it's just a lot of pressure. This Blue Eyes build has a lot of tech though. He did play that light and dark card that almost would have OTK me if I didn't have a negation, so shout out to the negation. I definitely, I don't know, maybe kind of reconsider adding the Dark Angel play to the main deck. I didn't add it yet, however, I've been considering it for my standard hero build instead of the weekly spice build, but we'll see. That's all I'll do in times. I did win game 1 because I just went first and had full combo. I do know Blue Eyes play Skill Drain, so I sided in all my back row hate going into game 2 and 3. And he went first, started popping off, and I had the Biscuits as well, so I am siding Biscuits. I've been having them for a while, and I never sided them, but bro, I freaking love the Biscuits, bro. Like, in this game, like, it's gonna help me out a lot. I did Cosmic Attack on his back row, popped off. Luckily, I had Droplet, and yeah, I'm gonna be able to pop off and just take advantage of the game with Plasma and DP. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, round three is over. Ended up beating Blue Eyes. So it's funny, right? So my opponent, I've been known to do for years. We've been going to locals together for years. Yeah, cool guy. He's playing Blue Eyes. He's been playing that deck since freaking 03, 04 at my original locals, Windy City Comics. If you guys from the Chicagoland area, y'all know that locals was the shiznits. Yeah. It was a back and forth game. I just had full combo. He used that new duality card, which almost got me. Thank God I was running the hero negate. That card is so nutty. So what it does, you tribute a lighter dark monster, especially something one from the hand or extra deck of a different attribute, and does whatever. But anyway, the whole point is though, in the Blue Eyes deck, you tribute the Blue Eyes, bring out the Tyrant Dragon, and you can attack an entire field. So if I didn't have that drop card, I probably would have lost. That hero lives. Thank God. In game two, I sided in Bestials, opened up Bestial, Fusion Destiny, my Mirror Force, Drowning Mirror Force, and literally I'm just like, bruh, considering he's playing Blue Eyes, Drowning Mirror Force is lit right now. Unfortunately, like, I didn't get to use Drowning Mirror Force because my hand was just that good controlling with Bestial and DP, so yeah, ultimately I'm just having a good time, and my son is calling me, so I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, I'm into the final round of the tournament. Playing against my boy Yugioh and his new branded Despia Bestial deck. I haven't played against Yugioh in a minute, so it's always an honor to play against him. It's pretty good. And I won the die roll luckily, so I just went full combo, did all my hero plays, and I thought I was gonna be able to pop off, but I ran into a Bestial monster, which is gonna suck. So he was saving it to get rid of my denier and to leave me hanging. So luckily for me, I did open up the rivalry, which is honestly, if I didn't have rivalry, I would 100% would have lost this game. It definitely carried me because I was able to lock him into dragons. I didn't know that, I guess the new build of branded Despia that run Bestials run a lot of the dragon stuff. Like he's running like a Link Monster. And I saw him playing some other people throughout the tournament. He's running Synchros in his extra deck as well, in addition to the Fusion. So I guess he told me he was trying out like some new build, I guess, that he either saw online or that somebody told him about that put him on, that did really good recently. And he was just getting adjusted to it. But me having rivalry definitely, like I said, carried me this game. And then that led me to go into OTK with Dread Decimator and Wake Up Your Hero. So that was good for me. Coming into game two, I just pretty much, I forgot what I sided in. I was going second. Sided in my Ash Blossom, took those out of the main deck. And I just focused on just, trying not to lose. And he made me go first. I guess he was going to try to go for the OTK. Unfortunately, with him making me go first, he bricked. And that allowed me to just pop off and just come back and win because my hand was kind of terrible as well, but his hand was just that much worse than mine. And with both of us having counter cards, it was kind of no bueno because my hand was a little bit better than his. So we'll catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, round four. I'm ended up beating my boy JoJo 2-0. Kind of sucks because game one, I won literally because of rivalry. He bitch-shoot me. I flipped rivalry. He was locked in the dragons. He kept bitch-shooting me, but I just had the outs because Heroes is all warrior deck, with the exception of the Link Monster. I keep play erroring though with the Link Monster. I keep leaving him on the field with rivalry. I got to work on that because it ain't too many times it's going to happen where I'm just going to lose. I hate winning because of floodgates, but it is what it is. Game two, he just bricked. He made me go first, and literally he opened up Dark Ruler, some new Bestial card, and it's actually pretty good. They just didn't need to use it. And he opened up something. His hand, oh yeah, double Ash Blossom. His hand was terrible, and I was like, yeah, man. So I drew bad, but he drew worse, and that's how I got game two. So with X1, I'm happy. Kind of mad I didn't get to play my Spice, like the weekly Spice. This is the weekly Spice. I didn't get to play the Spice. I didn't really need to. Sometimes it be like that. I will say, I came into the tournament believing Drowning Mirror Force was an okay card to catch people off guard and be funny. However, I didn't need it. I think that just showcases how powerful the new hero deck is. You can just throw three of any tech card you want. As long as you're making your rivalry, your droplet, and going full combo, you can pretty much do any variant of heroes you want. So I think this experiment was a success, despite me drawing my Drowning Mirror Force. And the game I did draw, it made me feel extra protected. So I might come back to it in another event. However, I do like the fact that I'm learning, at least with the hero deck, that you got pretty much 3 to 5 slots where you can just tinker with and just have fun without having to overthink certain things. So I'm just gonna collect my prize in, and I'm gonna get up out of here. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the final clip, or maybe another clip when I go into the shop. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, it's back at home. It's the next day, and I had fun at locals, man, using the drowning river force that I did not open up. And that's one thing about the series I'm starting to learn that I kind of dislike. I hate when I'm playing a tech card and I have no situation to use it throughout the event. Like I had it in one of my rounds, but I was already winning. So when I just said it, it didn't matter because I was winning anyway. So what I'm gonna do for the series moving forward is pick cards I can use anytime during a duel. And ironically, right, there's a few cards I've been thinking about, like Prohibition, for example. And I saw a few cards from the new set that just dropped that seem pretty spicy. Give me 1 second, y'all, if I can grab those. Give me one moment. Okay, yeah, now we're back. So this is a card I want to try probably next week called Over Exaggeration, right? So what it does, I got another one anyway. At the start of the damage step, if 2 monsters battle, activate one of these effects, and it has 3 different effects. I'm not going to read it to you guys. If you guys want to know what the card does, look it up yourself. But essentially, it's like an enemy controller fused with like a Sakurasu armor, fused with a little bit of spiciness. So the card seems legit. And I'm either going to use that, Prohibition, or this other card called Split under Underworld, which does something during battle phase as well. So let me know what you guys want in the comment section down below for next week's video. Or if you guys got a better suggestion, let me know. It's your boy Rogue here. We're bringing you guys another episode of the Weekly Spice. And I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.